All right, in this video, we are going to build a carousel ad. So what we're going to do is, right now we're looking at the inside of a clean slate dashboard of a Facebook ads account. Now, as you should already know by now, to get started creating an ad, you come up to the top right and you hit the green button that says create an ad. Okay, and now that we've got our objectives ready to choose from, all you have to do now is just the same step you do for every other ad and choose your objective. Still, with carousel ads, I'm always either going to do send people to my website or increase conversions. As you already know, again, I know I'm saying that a couple times, my preferred way of advertising is to increase conversions. That just does better for me. So we're going to go ahead and hit increase conversions. All right, now the next step that you're going to take is putting in your URL. This is going to be the URL to your store, to your e-commerce store, to your affiliate link, whatever the product it is that you're marketing. This is where you want to put the website address for that specific product. And below it, you're going to see an option to choose a conversion event. Now, because we are doing a increase conversions to your website event objective with Facebook, we need to choose what type of conversion are we looking for? Page views, add to carts, purchases. What are we really trying to get out of this ad? So I typically go for purchases. So we're just going to click the little box here and choose the purchase event. Okay, and now that we have chosen the purchase event, all we have to do is go to hit set audience. And this is all very, very basic. I know it's kind of boring probably to watch the same thing over and over and over again just to get to see the ad, but this is what's necessary. So now we're going to hit set audience and budget. All right, so now that we've hit set audience and budget, what you're going to do is you're going to come in and you're going to choose your location. You're going to choose your targeting for your age groups, your genders. You can come in here and start putting in different keywords that you want to advertise to. So, for instance, in this example of this campaign that we are building, we are going to target people that we're going to target these little 3D printed socks that I sell on my own Shopify store. And they have different crazy things printed on them, like cupcakes and donuts and all sorts of stuff. And you'll see the images here in just a second. So having said that, we would want to target keywords that had to do with like donuts and cupcakes and sweets. So I would come in here and type in something like I love donuts. Okay, so we've got Dunkin' Donuts, Holy Donuts, Mad Over Donuts. So we've got Yum Yum Donuts. We've got some pretty good keywords in here for donuts that we could choose from. I'm not going to go through and build out a whole campaign in this particular video, but we'll go ahead and toss a couple of keywords in here that might be relevant. Like, for instance, we might choose Mighty O Donuts. We might come in here and, all right, we might choose Dunkin' Donuts, and also we might choose cupcakes, because you'll see some of these are cupcake socks. So cupcakes and cookies. Then of course, it starts recommending various different keywords. So cupcakes. It's funny that what people put that they like on Facebook. Cupcakes Heaven. Claudia Cupcakes, Mary Cupcakes, Cupcakes Rock. So, come on, Sweet Cupcakes, Cupcakes Factory. Cupcakes in Cashmere. Cupcakes are yumly. I love cupcakes. Look at these, 167,000 people, right? So we're just trying to choose the most relevant keywords possible for the product that we're marketing. And you can also come in here and narrow that down by men and women and age group and all that stuff. Okay, so once you've chosen your desired audience, you can come down here and set your budget for everything. Now, I recommend that you start out with a $5 a day budget. So we're just going to hit $5 here. We're optimizing for conversions. We want to leave our bid on automatic. That's what I do. I leave the rest of this stuff alone. Now we're going to hit the very next step. which is to actually build and choose our creative. So we're going to hit choose add creative. All right, now here's where you need to pay very close attention because we are doing a carousel ad, all right? So Facebook is now going to ask us, do we want to do a single image or video in our ads, or do we want multiple images in our ad? And we can show up to 5 images at a time at no extra cost. We're going to choose multiple images. Okay, so having scrolled down now, you're going to see that there are quite a few options. We have our list of fan pages that we can choose from, or we can go ahead and create a new fan page right here from the ad interface. We've got a text box. Over here, we've got the different ad types like desktop, mobile, Instagram, right column. And you'll notice here, there's already a preview. So I can just slide through these different images. And what we're gonna do is we are gonna go in and we're gonna write an ad. We're gonna insert some products that we're advertising. And we're gonna make a nice, pretty looking carousel ad. So the product that we're gonna be advertising is right here. So this is a test store that I have created, and we are gonna be advertising these crazy socks. And as you can see, there are a couple of different images. So when we are advertising this campaign, common sense tells us that not everybody is gonna like the ones with the clouds. Some people may like the ones with the big donuts, but then again, some people might not want the big donuts. They might like the cupcake ones. Or maybe they don't like these cupcake ones, but they like these cupcake ones. See, what's so cool about these carousel ads is we're about to be able to create an ad campaign using one ad, and all we have to do is go in and create this carousel ad, and we'll be able to promote all of these different products, right? Every single one of these variations, well, up to 5, we'll be able to put in this ad. So very quickly and easily and cost efficient, we will be able to figure out which pair of which design is going to convert better for us and which is going to be more appealing to our audiences. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back over to Facebook and we're going to get started building this ad. Okay, so back over here in Facebook ads, the first thing we're going to do is, after we choose our fan page, of course, we're going to write an ad body. So let's do that right now. So now we are going to be able to write a message above these images. So we might say something like, check out these crazy 3D printed sweet socks selling out fast. Okay, so we've written a nice little ad at the top. We've added a little bit of urgency to it, and you'll see that in a second this preview will update and we'll be able to see what it looks like on mobile and right column and Instagram as well. So now you can see over here to the right, we've written our ad and it's updated. Also, all right, and so you'll notice this right here, this next step, images and links. And automatically this box is checked, and what it's going to do is automatically show the best performing images and links first. So in this carousel of up to 5 different images, what Facebook will do is it'll analyze and optimize this ad to show your top product as the first image in the carousel. So it's not hidden behind the scroll, right? You obviously want your top performing product to be the #1 image people see in the list. That makes sense. It's kind of common sense, actually. And then you can add a card at the end with your profile picture. I don't always do that, but it's on by default. So you can turn it off, you can turn it on. Some people don't want people to go to the fan page. They want them to click the link and go directly to the website. So you might want to turn that off. And then right here, you can add in more images. Right now, this carousel only has 3 available images, as you can see. So we've got 3 available images. Now we can come over here and we can add a 4th and we can add a 5th, see? And now once this finishes updating, we'll be able to come over here and scroll over 5 different images, okay? So now that you've set all of this up, the next step is to go in and add the images of your 5 products and the links that you want to promote. So we're going to go ahead and scroll down, and we're going to start adding in the images that we want in each specific box. So let's do that now. Okay, cool. So now you can see that when we click on each specific box, what it's going to do is it's going to load that box's specifications. So the first one we're going to do, what we're going to do is we're going to hit change image, because it'll automatically upload a default image in here based off the link that you put in at the very beginning. We're just going to hit change image. So what we're going to do is we are going to upload an image. So I'm just going to come over here, and you can see I can drag and drop image files in here. So all you got to do is drag and drop them if you want, and it'll insert it. So let's do that right quick. Okay, so we just uploaded our first image of the first item in our carousel. So you'll see that that's about to upload, and now we've got the image of the first pair of 3D printed donut socks there. I know this is kind of a crazy item to use as an example. Now we can change the headline and the description. So we might put something like 3D donut socks. And then in the description, we could put something like super soft. And then the destination URL. This is going to be the link that goes directly to the page, the sales page, to your e-commerce store or affiliate product for that specific product right there, okay? Now, the next thing we want to do is choose our call to action button. And I usually use the one that says shop now. So you'll see over here to the right, it's going to now say shop now once it finishes loading. And then we're going to go to image number 2. So let's go ahead and click that. And you'll see now it's going to ask us to select an image. So we're going to hit select an image, and we're going to go through the lineup, and we're going to put all of those different variations in. So let's hit select image. Now we're going to upload our second image. So let's do that. Okay, and now we've uploaded the second image for the second carousel. So you can see here that it has changed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put in another headline for the second image, and we're going to call these the we'll just call them cupcake socks. Whatever, we'll keep it simple. We'll call them 3D cupcake socks, and then we'll come down here and do limited. Actually, we'll stick with super soft. Super soft. All right, and then you put the link down here. Now, if all of your products are on the same site, then you can just, or the same page, you can leave the same link in there for each product. But if you have different products that you're advertising that are on different sales pages, what's unique about carousel ads is you can put a different destination URL, a different link on each product in the carousel. So this is really cool if I'm not just doing socks, but I'm doing a t-shirt as well, or any other variation of products. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to, for the sake of time, I'm going to run through real fast, and I'm going to do 3 and 4, and then we'll look at the finished product. So I'm going to go ahead and start that now. Okay, now we are back, and I've gone ahead and I've uploaded all of the products into 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This should only take you about 1 minute per each item, or less actually, maybe like 30 seconds per each image. So now you'll see over here on the right hand side, as I scroll through this, we have the different products. Now you can very quickly see that if somebody hits this ad in the news feed and maybe they don't like this pair right here, they still scroll through and they say, oh wait, I really like these 3D cupcake socks version 2. And when they click this, boom, they go straight to that product. So this increases and enhances your probability of actually getting a sale, because you're able to advertise multiple variations or multiple completely different products in one ad without having to pay 5 times. You're only paying for this one particular ad, but you have the opportunity to advertise 5 different products and put out 5 different messages. So this is absolutely huge. Now, once you've set this up, you can also preview what it's going to look like on the news feed. So let's do that. And you can see this is what it's going to look like on the news feed. So it looks a little bit different, but it still looks really, really nice. And you can look at desktop right column. So the desktop right column ad doesn't actually have a slider. It divides it between two images. I've actually never run carousel ads as right column ads, and I would recommend that you turn that off, okay? I would recommend that you come over here with carousel ads and you hit remove on the desktop right column. So let's go ahead and hit remove. All right, so now this ad's not going to go on the right hand side, and that's because these particular ads, they're meant for multiple products, and they're going to perform better in the mobile and desktop feed because the images are going to be bigger, people can interact with them, and that's just the way that you need to run these ads at the end of the day. All right, now you also have Instagram here, and I don't talk about Instagram a lot because it is fairly new. I have advertised on Instagram and I've made some good money advertising on Instagram, and they also offer carousel ads through Facebook. So if you click add right here, you'll see that Instagram pops up, and you actually can run this ad in Instagram through the slider. So this is what it's going to look like in Instagram, which is really, really cool. But I highly recommend you run Instagram ads in a completely separate campaign because they're going to perform different, and you're going to want to be able to measure that. So I would remove Instagram from this ad and come back and do another one that's only going to show on Instagram. That way you're not mixing everything up. You want to make sure that you separate everything out, like right column and Instagram ads, for instance. They're going to perform completely different than those desktop and mobile newsfeed ads because they're different placements. So I like this. You don't have to do it that way. You can throw them all in one, but if you separate them out into different ads in different campaigns, you can really pinpoint exactly where you're making your money. And then you've got Audience Network. I usually remove Audience Network because in my experience, it has never converted that well for me. All right, so we're gonna hit remove. Okay, and that's it. Now we've got all 5 of our images in here, all 5 of our descriptions. It's linked and ready to go directly to the product when people click on the ad. We've created our carousel ad. All we have to do now is hit place order. And once we've done that, bam, our ad's gonna go live on Facebook after the approval process. So these are very powerful ads. You can use them to advertise different variations of a product. You can use them to advertise completely different products and split test different ideas and figure out what's going to work better without having to blow through 5 different ad campaign budgets. So these are mega powerful, and I highly recommend that you start using these. And I'm telling you, if you hit them right, if you get the right products in there and with different variations, then you can really increase your average customer order value and make a whole bunch more money than you can with the other ad types, because these allow you to advertise more items in one ad. So you have more chances to make money on all of those different items. I think I've made that clear over the course of this video though. So that's it. Go back and watch this again if you need to, and start crushing some carousel ads.